Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new podcast. On today's podcast, I'm actually going to be talking about how to resell, like how I personally resold hypebeast items, as in like Supreme, Bape, and whatnot, just more well sought after items, and how I actually built my business, all my businesses around that. That's like what you guys don't know. That's where I got my money from. I'm not going to lie. Selling hypebeast shit. That's how I got into it. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, I personally release brand new podcasts every single Monday. And if there is a hot topic that I really feel like there's something I really need to touch base on, I'll release it whenever the fuck I feel like it. But every single Monday, brand new videos come out, our daily vlogs of our lives. So if you guys want to see how I hustle, how I work, how me and my partner work, we release brand new videos every single God damn, what days do we release videos? Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. So normal videos come out then, and then every single so often I'll release crazy ass videos. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget, if you learned something, if you want to learn something, comment any questions you guys want to know down below. Please share this with the people that you feel like that would help them, and it would help me to know that you guys love this by just even liking, commenting, and even sharing. So if you guys ever want any questions answered on live on this podcast, please just smash it down below any possible way. Facebook, Instagram at HaoYouPhill, literally YouTube at HaoYouPhill, all the same things. Reselling is such a common topic on every single person's mind. Like as in the age that we live in and the age that I'm in, that every single kid is reselling something or trying to make a business out of it. But it's the funny thing, it's the 30 plus, 35 plus, 40 plus year olds that are getting really, really salty about it. And I mean, I understand. Trust y'all, chill out. I understand, but this is something that I need to bring to you guys so you guys sort of understand where the youth is coming from, right? Everything is a resale game. Everything. Even to this bottle of water, I paid resell. The word resell, right? They packaged it, they produced it, and resold it to the consumers. You don't go into Coles and be like, fuck you, I know this water bottle only costs you 10 cents to make, sell it to me at 10 cents. Fuck no. That's not what you do. Like, why don't you go do that to Macca's? Why don't you do that at KFC? I understand when it becomes a topic or an item that you're passionate about, you get salty about it. Yeah, cool. That's fine. But that's how business works. Like, that's what businesses strive about. Like, these plastic cores and bear bricks on the resale market are about $2,000 each. They're worth like 5 cents. They're made out of plastic with some printed bullshit on it. Trust me, I know that shit. You know, I wasn't salty as hell when I bought them. I understood it. I understand that Jordans were the things 5 to 10 years ago. I fucking love Jordans. I've got a Jumpman tattooed on my back. Trust me, I love Jordans. I understand it, guys, but you guys got to understand that the youth, this generation, we're hustling out here. Like, just because you're at the age of 30 and 40, right? And y'all still like mad at the Asians or the internationals or whatever that come in and buy all the land and rent it out, and you guys don't have a chance to buy property and whatnot. Be mad at those dudes. That's a resale game. Be mad at that. Be mad at the dudes. I'm mad at the dudes who now sell 180s, like a Nissan 180 SX, for more than 20 grand. When 5 years ago, they were like $4,000. I'm mad at that, but I'm not going to hate on it. It's life. Now, let me reverse you guys maybe a good 3 to 4 years ago, right? So 3 to 4 years ago, I started cocaine. I started not doing cocaine, I started selling cocaine. Okay, that both ways I say that sounds fucking hella bad, but you guys know clothing brand, everything. Every single time I say cocaine, it is the fucking clothing brand, please. Okay, 3 to 4 years ago, I started my clothing brand, and it wasn't doing well. Like, you guys know that. I'm brutally honest about that. I'm never gonna be not transparent about it. I'm never gonna say that I was booming from day one. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like that. But so I was like, you know, what else am I good at? I'm good at, I own a lot of Bape. People always ask me, where do you get your Bape from? How do you get it? How do you source it? Can you sell me some? And whatnot. Correct? And this became a thing. And this is when I'm pretty sure Underground Society and the Kickstand was just at the fresh growth before they were getting really, really popping, right? And then I remember I saw a lot of people raffling sneakers off, like Sneaker Royale, WCW, and all those groups. And I was like, why wouldn't I do something like that for clothing? Like hypebeast items, accessories. Like, why is it only sneakers? And that's when I built Cop or Drop. That is the day that I decided I'm gonna do Cop or Drop. Like, if you guys are not part of that group, I'm cool. You don't have to join it. Doesn't bother me. I don't really like use it as much as I do ever anymore. It's literally just another shoe group that people sell shit in. Like, not even shoe group, a hypebeast group that people just sell random crap in. And I'm fine with that. I'm cool. I feel like I did something. I created something for the community. Y'all can have it now. I'm done with it. But so literally what I was doing is I was importing Bape from Japan over and just reselling it for maybe $40 more, $50 more, but I sold volume. See, this is where the business mind of me kicked in, right? So it was like, I knew I was undercutting prices. I was undercutting a lot of people, but it was the volume game. I'd rather sell 10 shirts a day than one. And I was just selling volume. I was pushing so much volume of all of this, and I was just going hard. And I was perfecting my craft of being able to being able to purchase these hypebeast or well sorted after pieces at the cheapest I possibly can get, like retail and using bots. Like, the first couple months that Philly was dating me, she had no idea about all this hypebeast stuff. Like, she had no idea why I was waiting in line for shoes, while I was staying up late at night trying to purchase shoes over the internet. I was on my phone trying to, like, she thought I was like, I don't know. I had no idea what she thought I was doing on my phone. But 80% of the time, I was trying to buy Yeezys, I was trying to buy Nikes, I was trying to buy Adidas's, I was trying to do whatever the fuck I needed to do to get these shoes or get these clothing and whatnot. Right? It's because, you know what? I had nothing else better to do. Right? Like people are hating on resellers, but it's the same. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a fucking business. Don't hate on someone that's able to do what you can't do. That's straight up. I'm not gonna be salty because some kid like outbotted me or like woke up 6 hours earlier and got the shoe and resold it. How can you hate on that? Like, it makes no sense to me. Like it makes no sense to me that people are mad, right? That someone spent more time than them to purchase a shoe. More effort, more knowledge than them to get what they wanted. If you really wanted it, you'd go to the same extent that they did. It's as simple as that. Like, this is my fight and my stand on resellers, on reselling anything. It's like, yo, understand it's a business. Like, if you start becoming personal and have personal feelings to it, like, I fucking love Jordans, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. These kids are fucking everything up. Who fucking cares? They're just outsmarting you, and you're hating on it. Like, you're struggling to use Facebook, but they're using Facebook as a whole different other platform. You're sitting on Google trying to Google like how to turn on my TV. These kids are like, how do I write source code to actually bypass Supreme's freaking bots, and how do I do this X, Y, and Z? That's what they're doing. They're using the same resources that you are using. Like, you might be Googling, what day does the Jordan 11 Concords get released? But they'll be Googling, where does it come out? How does it come out? What time does it come out? What website it comes out? That's it. They're outsmarting you, outdoing everything, putting more time and more effort into it. And it's not appreciated. It's very undervalued. Like, you guys think that resellers just sit around and just do nothing all day? No. I spent hours trying to get this shit done. And I'm sure every single reseller is doing it for the sake of building money, building capital to do other things. If you're just literally doing it to buy fancy shit, that's fucking dumb. I'll say that. I'll say that straight up right now. If you're a reseller and you're just buying dumb shit, like you're actually like reselling to feed your ego or feed your closet or feeding your feet or like whatever, you're an idiot. You, sir, are an idiot. Because like what people are not understanding, this day and age that we live in, right, is the easiest time to make money. Like, pretend telling your parents, hey mom, I sat on the internet for 5 minutes, I bought a Yeezy for $280 and I sold it for $1,000. your parents would look at you fucking dumbfounded and be like, why aren't you doing that for a living? Right? Like, tell me another business that you're able to do that with the technology that we have today. Nothing, really. Like, it has made life easier to make money. You can't hate on kids. You can't hate on it. You can't. It makes no sense to me. Like, maybe I'm not that much of a hater. I don't get as salty, but I understand it. I'm willing to understand that if I'm getting outworked, out-hustled, I need to put my head down and just fucking work. Like, if I wanted that Jordan 1 fragment, I needed to be there 3 days, not 2 hours before. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, it's not like the old days when you can just rock up and just buy what you like. You know what? You know, the generation grows, guys. Like, there's like, kids get born. It's the way of life. Like, if you're going to be 50, 45, 35, and being salty about these 18-year-old kids that want sneakers, pretend when you were 18. Pretend when the Jordan 1 came out, the Jordan 2 came out, the first Yeezys came out. Y'all were the ones waiting, doing the same thing. And now it's like, okay, cool. It's not cool anymore. We're going to be salty about it. We're going to hate on them. It's dumb. It's dumb. Stop it. Chill. Stop. But anyway, going back to my story is that I started importing from Japan. I used a website called From Japan. No sponsorship here. So it's from Japan.jp. It was a forwarding system that you can actually purchase anything off Japan websites. So you can literally just copy the URL, paste it into their search bar, and they will buy it for you. They consolidate within 28 days as well. So you can just wait for all the drops and sort of just consolidate a massive shipment and ship it to you, right? But when I was actually doing it, the Australian government was not crazy on custom fees, and From Japan knew that. So you can actually declare, you know what, ATO, fuck you, government, fuck you, but I underdeclared so much shit. Like, I'm telling you straight up, I'm snitching on myself right now, but everyone does it, okay? You know what, it's a norm thing. Please don't hate on me. But I literally bought $5,000 to $6,000 worth of things at all times. I underdeclared it, didn't pay any taxes on it, didn't pay any duties on it, whatnot. Got into my house and just started selling. I literally was on Facebook. See, people on Facebook writing like, oh man, my day is so shit. But then I was on Facebook being like, do you want to buy some vape? I will sell it to you at whatever. It's just the news. Like, you guys can tell, it's the use of technology on different ways. Like, y'all sitting there uploading photos of your I don't know, whatever, your dog, your cat, your whatever, your loved ones. Cool. I'm cool with that. But I'm sitting here uploading sales pictures, selling shit, like whatever. Let me do me, let me do you. I'll let you do you, and we'll keep it cool and just keep going. But I was selling vape on my Copper Drop website. Copper Drop Facebook page was doing really, really well. I was raffling at least 5 to 10 items a day. It was great. It was really, really good. I started accumulating all that money and putting it aside. I always put money aside. At all times, you always need to just, like, thinking about it as a future tax. Call it your, I want to be a millionaire tax. And you, every single time you make a bit of money, you go, boop, I'm going to put 30% over there and be like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there, keep building it. Use that 70%, put it back into your business. What's comfortable for you, do, but be sure that it's a decent percentage, not 10, not 20, at least over the 20 mark. And you just put it aside, and that's your lucky dip money, that's your business growing money, that's your future money, and you just sort of keep it there, right? So I kept reinvesting, right? And then this is when my 30% grew enough to keep buying myself stock for cocaine still. And then this is the first time that I opened up exclusive in Brisbane. See, so I did so much that I thought it was, you know what, it's time to open a consignment store. A lot of people were like, why, you were doing really well in Melbourne, why would you open up in Brisbane? The reason why is Melbourne's such a saturated market in general, right? And it's crazy to think that I thought if I could go somewhere else that it's not saturated and do well. Guess what? Didn't do well. Exclusive for me when I was running it was not doing well. Exclusive now with Jackie running it, doing well. hands off to him, hats off to him. But I wasn't able, like there were so many personal things that I wasn't able to do. I couldn't keep going back and forth from Melbourne to Brisbane. Like I'll tell you guys the real hustle right here, okay? So Thursdays, when I used to own Exclusive, I used to work a retail job 9 to 9 on Thursdays. It was late nights trading. So Thursday 9 to 9, Friday 9 to 9 once again. And then after the Friday night, I would go DJ from 10 to 3 a.m. And so it's 3 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I would go home. I would get home at 4 a.m., grab all my shit, pack my bags, catch the first flight from Tulla to Brisbane. First flight is 6:30, I think. So that means I had to get to the airport at 5:30. So that means I was out of the house at like 5 o'clock. So I didn't sleep, right? I land in Brisbane at 8:30. I would cab it or Uber it to the shop, open the shop at 10 a.m. on the Saturday morning. I'd work the whole Saturday at Exclusive in Brisbane. And then I'd DJ at I Love R&B. And then I would literally go back home on the first flight. So I will DJ Saturday night until 3 a.m. And then I'll catch the first flight home to go back to my job. I did that for so many months. And it was insane. Philly reminds me all the time. She's like, do you remember when you were like physically crazy and like I was just constantly tired? Like, that's what you gotta do. Like, that's straight up what you gotta do. If you wanna resell and whatnot. See, that's what people don't see. That's the hustle of a reseller. Like, by all means, do what you gotta do to make your money. That people should not be hating on it. People shouldn't be, like, I respect every single person who does it. Because you know why? Kids are finding a way at the age of 13 to make money. Like, why? They're learning businesses. They're learning that they can buy a product, right? If you strip it down to its very core, right? That they learn how to buy a product, what it's valued at, what customers that wants it more, and how to sell it. Like, they're doing what kids, like, what I didn't know at 13. Well, I did. Sorry, I lied. But it's great. It's a great thing. It's a great thing for this young generation. I literally stopped reselling Bape just because I just felt like, you know what, it's time. It was time for me to sort of put it behind myself, and I wasn't saying I'm better than it. I clearly still buy Bape. I still buy Supreme. I still buy all that hypebeast stuff. But I thought that, you know what, everyone's doing it now. I'm sort of just going to let it go. I've made my money. I knew when to step away from it. And I was like, I'm going to do other things with it. But at the same time, like, me reselling helped KOKAINE do well. Because if you guys ever came to the very, very, very first pop-up of KOKAINE, I was selling Bape and I was selling Supreme as well. And that was the draw card. People, like, there was no consignment stores then. There's no secret sneaker store. There's no Kicks STW. There's none of that. There's no Underrated. None of those stores were around. None. Zero. It was only me. See, I could have just been like, oh, this is a great business. I can make money off this. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to sell my own brand. I did a little pop-up before Sneaker Laundry opened. It was in the Sneaker Laundry building when it was empty, bare, 4 walls, nothing. Like, if you guys came to that, I respect you. Thank you. You guys remember that. Comment that shit down below. Good turnout, massive line wrapped around the corner, and we sold a lot of crap. Like, and I used that money to build Sneaker Laundry. That's what people don't understand. I kept 30% to keep, like, keeping that 30%, like I said, on the side was giving me the ability to open Sneaker Laundry. To wrap this up literally in a nutshell, it's like I started reselling Bape. I can literally go into all the ways that I used to buy it, but there's no point. I'm going to let you guys learn. And it's Google's your key, YouTube's your key. Okay, I'm going to give a quick 1-minute session on how to buy shit. Learn on Google. Get Google freaking Chrome extensions. Trust me, guys, there's so many Google Chrome extensions out there that make buying things so much easier. Autofills, auto refreshes, page monitors, a whole bunch of things. Like, that's all the basic stuff that you really need if you really want something. Like, you can literally have a page monitor that refreshes in the back of Google Chrome every couple seconds. Not too much, because then you get, like, banned from the website and whatnot. That will, like, if a keyword comes up, it will notify you. Then you just click on it, and then you have all your order filled up, bam. Or you just invest in a bot, and then the bot does it, and whatever. If you want to do it manually, bot it, whatever. Doesn't really bother me. I'm just going to quickly, that's it. You know what? I'm not going to teach you guys. Y'all learn on yourself. But selling vape and Supreme and being a reseller and whatnot, this is what it's given me. And I'm sure a lot of angry old men out there can't say the same. Cannot say the same. Cannot say that they turned their passion into an income and into their living. Sorry, I just burped whilst I talked. But this is my passion now. Like, all of this is my passion now. Like, I've done it. I've literally been able to do this. And that's all from reselling goods. But it's this, like, I'm going to wrap it all up right now, but it's, at the end of the day, it's the same shit as anything else that we do in life. Going from the supermarket, buying a car, buying coffee, it's all a resale game. It's all a product retail game. So you cannot be mad at these kids. Please, guys, like, I'm going to say it. You guys cannot keep hating on these kids because the sneaker community is only getting larger. The clothing, the streetwear, it's only getting bigger. And if you guys keep devaluing these kids or devaluing my generation, it's like, why? Your time's over. You had your time. Step aside, let us do things that we like to do. Like, I still get hated on. I don't care. I really don't care. But it's like, why? Just because I'm out hustling you, I'm out promoting you, I'm out selling you, I'm out... Why is that a reason for you to hate? Shouldn't that be a motivation for you to kick yourself in the balls and be like, fuck yeah, I gotta get my shit done. I gotta get my shit together and I gotta do better than that person? Or am I the only one that has that mentality? Like, am I not one of a hater? Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like, I don't look at people like that. I don't look at the market that way. I don't see... If I look at brands and I'll be like, I want to be like them. I want to be like... See, it's like, I want to be like Jordan. I want to be like LeBron. I want to be like Iverson. So if I want to be like Iverson, I'm going to learn my crossover. If I want to be like Jordan, I'm going to freaking learn my fadeaway. If I'm going to be like LeBron, I'm going to be built like a freaking vending machine. I'm going to go lift weights. That's it. It's like, if you want to be like Supreme, if you want to be like Bape, step your game up. You can't just fucking sit there and hate. Like, you can't. You got to be motivated by it. Like, and it's like, if... I understand this one thing. This is the one thing that I really feel like it's really touchy about. It's because it's something that you personally want. If you put personal feelings towards it and you hate on it, that is dumb. Dumb. It's like, I want this, right? But I know these retailed at X amount of dollars, but this kid on this side is selling it for Y. I'm not going to hate on him. If I fucking want it, just fucking buy it. If your means is worth that value, buy it. It's as simple as that. Like, why spend the effort hating on the kid because you weren't able to get it for retail, but he was, and now he's reselling it to your dumb ass because you didn't put in the work? It's as fucking simple as that. Y'all, that is it. People are hating on someone that is smarter and better than them and being able to make money off it. That's a business. That is straight up, in a nutshell, in the most easiest way, easiest formula of maths of business. That is what it's based on. Like, it is based on like a business. That is a fucking business. The supply and demand is much higher. The supply is low, the demand's high. So if you're able to get supply, you sell it to the demand. That's how a business works. That's what reselling is. Y'all, like, just chill. Like, do you know why this is such a topic for me? Is because I see it every single day. I see it on like all the, like, I'm part of a lot of older Facebook sneaker groups, and then I'm part of a lot of young sneaker groups, and it's the common problem, right? But it's like, oh, look at these guys ghost sharing. Like, no one's sitting there overnight. Who fucking cares? They're the ones sitting there. They're the one that's doing the work. They found the loophole in the system, and they were able to put a ghost chair there for 6 days, and they found it. They found the loophole. Who cares? It's like, you're telling me if you knew a vending machine that was giving out 2 cans of Coke for the price of 1, you're not going to abuse that. I'm going to abuse this shit out of it. I'm going to put $10 so I get 20 cans. And then I'll stand in front and sell $1 to every single person. I sell a can for $1 and make money off it. What's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with outsmarting and outwitting Whitning, what the fuck? Out, just being the smarter person, being the better seller, being the better businessman. There is nothing wrong with that. I appreciate everyone that's listening. Thank you so much. If you guys learned anything, if you love this rant, this was literally a rant. I'm telling you straight up, this was the rant of why resellers and the kids these days should continue doing what they're doing, because I fucking love it. I respect it to the freaking fullest. Shout out to everyone that's reselling. Shout out to the people that are 13 creating businesses over selling shoes. Go check out Benjamin Kicks. Look what he did. Look what he built. He's freaking everything on. As if that's not motivation. And if people at the age of 30, 40 are hating on kids like Benjamin Kicks, it's because they fucked up. They're being old, salty mother... Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm done. Thank you guys. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, like I said, please like it, comment, share. Share this in Facebook groups. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to battle. I'm down. I'm down to battle. If someone can actually be like, you know what, you said this wrong in the comments. This is like how it is. I'll literally start an argument on the YouTube comments down below. I'm ready. I'm ready to defend my honor of being a reseller. I'm good. Stand strong. Yep. This is like, it's such a personal topic to me, because I did it and I made something from it. And I'm proud of it. That's it. I'm fucking proud of it. Peace.